We're going to now look at another option for installing WordPress locally on your own computer. We'll be using an application called LocalWP. This is a popular tool for setting up a local WordPress development environment quickly and easily. Some of the key reasons why you might want to use Local are it has an easy one-click installation from WordPress, letting you set up your local sites fast and quickly. It has local secure socket layer support, which keeps your sites safe. You can easily access your local site's root files using Secure Shell or SSH access. It includes shareable demo URLs, which make it possible to show your site to select people. You can customize your environment, which is great for developers. You also have the option to clone sites. You can either export a live site to a local version, or you can push a local site to a live host. We'll be looking at some of those options later on, but for now, let's get started by looking at how we can use Local to install a local version of WordPress. The first thing you're going to need to do is go ahead and download Local. This can be accessed by going to localwp.com. Once you're on the localwp.com website, you'll want to go ahead and download a version, and there's all sorts of places where you can do this. You'll click download for free. The first thing you'll want to do is choose your platform. You'll want to pick whatever is compatible to your computer. I'm running a Mac Apple Silicon. Then you're going to want to enter your name, choose your organization, and you'll want to enter your email. Then you simply need to click Get It Now. At this point, it's going to download the application, and we should be ready to go in just a minute. Once you've downloaded the application, you'll want to unzip the download file and then follow instructions regarding how to install. I'm going to simply drag Local into my application folder, and that's all I need to do on my particular operating system. Once this is completed, you're ready to go. So go ahead and find the application and launch it. You'll need to agree to the terms and conditions, and then you'll find yourself inside of the Local application. The first thing you're going to need to do is create a free account. In order to create the account, you'll need to either log in with your Google or GitHub, or you can go ahead and enter your information. You'll want to go ahead and do that next, and when you're ready, you'll click Create Your Account. In addition to doing this, you'll need to verify the account within your email. So just go ahead and follow the instructions so that you have access to this application. Once you've gone through the setup procedure, you should be logged into Local. If you don't see your initials in the upper left-hand corner, go ahead and click this and make sure that you're logged in. Since I am logged in, I'm ready to move on to the next step. The first thing we'll do is we'll create a new site by clicking the plus button. You have a couple of different options here. We're going to just use the default option, which allows us to create a brand new site. I'm going to click Continue. Then I need to provide a name for my site. So I'm going to call this one Example 2. There are advanced options that are available, but I'm simply going to use the default settings. I'll click Continue. I'm going to use the preferred setup method, which is going to specify the various versions of PHP and SQL that you will be using. It is possible to use custom settings as well, but that is not necessary for our needs, so we're just going to simply use the preferred method. I'll click Continue. And then I'm going to need to set up my WordPress username, my password, and my email. I'm going to simply use my name, and I'll enter a password, and then I'm going to enter my WordPress email address. This is the email that I'm going to want to use in case I need to reset my password or something like that. Once again, there are advanced options, but this is not something we need to worry about, so we're going to stick with the simple options. I'll click Add Site. Local is going to go through and do its thing. It's basically setting up the database and installing WordPress on your own personal computer. You may be prompted to add a password, and when you're done, you should have a page that looks like this. As you can see, there is a stop site button in the upper right-hand corner. This indicates that my website is running. It also gives me a rundown of the various settings that I have used to set up this particular website. We can immediately go to the WP admin section of the website or open the site. I'll click WP admin. This is going to take me to a browser where I can log into my website. You'll need to enter your username and password. And if you don't want to have to continually enter your password, check Remember Me. You'll click Login, and it's going to take you to the backend version of WordPress. In addition to logging into the WP admin, you can click this link right here, which will quickly give you access to the front end portion of your website. At this point, we're ready to get started in WordPress, and we can begin editing and building our website locally on our own custom computer.